case YouTube cut me off. In this video, we are talking about how I went from 0 to 5,800 YouTube views in 28 days. This is my analytics. If I was able to share my screen right now on live, I would. If you catch the replay or catch the primary video where I actually use my fancy camera to record me while I'm talking live to you, I'll put some screen shares there so you can see. But I'm going to be talking about how I have been able to grow and get a massive amount of attention when I was like in YouTube obscurity in just the 30 days prior. So I'm also going to be doing that while I'm working out because time is limited and we got to use it the best that we can. So I am habit stacking today. Okay. So the first thing that I did was I don't even want to say I just started. Let's rewind here because I didn't just start. The reality is that I actually did research. I researched some of the keywords, researched some of the things that are important to the audience that I'm trying to attract. Entrepreneurs, business owners, people that sell products, services, or are building a personal brand to be able to sell products or services, whether they're their own products or services or affiliate marketing. Welcome, first viewer on live. We are talking about how I went from 0 to 5,800 YouTube views in under 30 days while I work out and go live. So I researched. Everybody says, just start, just start. Well, just starting and not having a plan, it gets the nerves out, but it doesn't really help you to reach your goals faster, right? So there's the mental aspect of just starting and just ripping the Band-Aid off so you can just get something out there and start getting used to sharing a message publicly. But once you've done that, then you have to actually start saying something that means something to a community. And the way that you do that is before you even just start, you actually start with market research, which is as to say, researching your keywords, researching the problems that your audience deals with, researching your competitors to see what type of videos they're doing that's attracting a lot of attention. Honestly, I've been doing this part for years, so it was very easy for me to pick up and start creating content every day because I've been doing research every single day or consuming something that would help me to create my content. And so if you're wondering, how can I go from 0 to something, or how can I get my first couple of hundred views? How can I get my first couple of thousand views? Is I would say pick 3 keywords that you can focus on and then start testing them. If you go, don't leave now, but if you go and look at all of my videos, you'll see I have a couple keywords that I've used repeatedly. There's content marketing, there's personal brand, there's YouTube growth, right? All of these things are part of my market research. And then once you start creating the content, you start testing those keywords to see which ones actually stick. So I'll give you a little secret. You know what I've noticed is that content marketing is the best for me. People like to hear more about content marketing than personal branding, even though they're related. They're almost the same thing, almost. Content marketing is what you use in order to build your personal brand. But more people want to know how they can use content marketing to build their business, not necessarily their personal brand. So that's where we are. That's where we are with my channel and my business. So what are your keywords? What keywords do you need to research? You want to do beauty? Fine. What aspects of beauty? Is it for dark skin? Is it even for skin? Is it beauty care for your hair? Is it beauty care for your hands and feet? If you want to do tech, are you talking about computer desktop tech? Are you talking about phones? Are you talking about accessories? There's a channel that my husband and I both love. And all he does is talk about accessories for your phone and using gadgets on the go, right? And then you have some people, like my husband and I, we watch like an embarrassingly amount of time to look at videos about computer desk setup. I look at them because my husband likes them, but he absolutely loves them and will watch like 3 or 4 videos in a row of people's desk setups. What kind of lights are they using? What kind of backlights are they using? What kind of cool wooden bougie, high quality phone setup do they have to display your phone and your iPad and your MacBook, and then you have your MacBook Mini because you got to have 2 computers on one desk at the same time these days. I just want to acknowledge some of y'all that have said hi in the chat here on live. I appreciate your time. My name is Angel. I talk about content marketing and getting your message out there so that you can help people and grow a community that converts into customers. Lily and Riley, hi. Sagar, hello. I'm at home. Lavina, hello. And Kevin, hello. We are talking about how I went from 0 to 5,800 views in 28 days. So the first thing that I did was research. Don't just start. Do some research. That'll make when you start even better. And I want you to make sure you do not take this as a permission to take a month to do your research. That was my trap. I need to do more research. I didn't. I just needed to start after I did my research so I could test out to see what I found, to see if it will actually work, right? And it actually didn't take that long. It took less than a month to filter out the best keywords for me. YouTube and content marketing, right? And then I'm going to try some more keywords using Instagram versus social media. And that is going to be the foundation of how I continue to grow my YouTube and how I continue to grow my business, which is to help other businesses create and develop their signature brand marketing message, which is going to attract the right people to come into your audience and become customers. So once you have your marketing research, which is pretty much your keywords, there's other factors, but primarily it's your keywords to just get started. You're going to start posting videos. And you're not just going to post any videos. What you're going to do is you're going to take those keywords and you're going to position them in a curious manner. What does that mean? It means you're going to pose a question What you're going to do is you're going to pose a question or you're going to pose a statement that is going to be open-ended. What that means is, if you looked at my title is 0 to 5,800. Are you back? My title is 0 to 5,800 YouTube views. That's something that my audience wants. They want to go from 0 to 100 and even to thousands. And then I say, here's how I did it. I'm not giving you the answer. I'm not telling you in the title, hey, you got to do research. Then you got to start. Then you got to try out the keywords and see what's the best. No, I told you what I got, what happened. This is the outcome. And if you want it too, here's how I did it. That's the open curiosity loop, where you have to actually attract people by starting the answer and saying, hey, if you tap in, if you come check in and listen to me, if you come watch this video, you're going to get the answer to the question that you want to hear. Because getting that answer will help you get to the goal that you want to get to, which is probably the same thing that I shared in my title. So 1, we want to do our research. 2, we want to start practicing delivering using our research, and we want to start developing our signature brand marketing message and testing out those keywords from the marketing research. And then we want to attract people with titles and hooks by putting them or positioning them in a way that is curious, in a way that makes people ask a question. When you write a hook or a title that makes people ask a question, they naturally want to answer it. For instance, my title is 0 to 5,800 YouTube views. Here's how I did it. And the next thing that somebody would say, well, how? How did she do it? I wonder how she was able to do this. Can I do this too? How easy was this? And I put 28 days. So you have all of these different questions that people are able to ask themselves, and we want to answer our questions. So if you want to know how I was able to go from 0 to 5,800 subscribers, you can go research the lives that I did. All of these have been through lives. And really, if you want to get into it, that's the next thing that I did. That's where I put my content. I have did this all from lives. I should have probably said that in my comment. Maybe I'll do another video. I should have said that in my title. Maybe I'll do another video explaining that all of this was from lives. But the attention that I have gotten has all been from YouTube lives. I went 30 days straight going YouTube lives. I'm actually on today's Wednesday. This is day 32. I'm just going and we're going to see where it goes. I actually want to do 90 days. So we're going to hit 90 days, right? The first week felt hard and then it started getting easier. But in order to go from 0 to 5,800 views on YouTube in 28 days, I went live every day for 30 days. I had massive growth. And let's not even get into the watch hours. I'm so excited that I was able to go from literally 0.3 watch hours, practically zero, to over 80 hours in watch hours. And it's been amazing. And the biggest difference has been the lives. And you can call this a scientific experiment because I didn't post anything else. I didn't post any regular YouTube videos. I didn't post any shorts, purely lives. And if you want to break down all of the data, that was over 5,800 views, over 80 watch hours, 116 new subscribers in the last 28 days, right? YouTube doesn't do 30 days. In the last 28 days, I'm able to grow. It's actually over 5,800 views, over 80 hours in watch time, and 116 subscribers, all from going live. Having done my research, having shown up with a consistent signature brand marketing message, and actually going live to share the message. Now, you might say, I feel like I might be a little too shy, or I don't have enough speaking practice to go live, right? I had somebody recently tell me, I don't know if I'm ready to go live. But here's what I would say to you. The only difference between when I went live and when I didn't was what I believed. I believed that I would mess up a lot. I believed that I would lose track of what I'm saying. I believed that I wouldn't know what to say. So I said nothing at all. And I finally just got the courage to try. So my first couple of videos, I wrote out a few notes from my first few lives. I wrote out a few notes so that I could reference them in case the nerves got to me and I forgot what I was going to say. So I wrote down notes so that I could refer to, so that I felt like I had something to lean on, something to help me if I got stage fright, so to speak. And so I want to encourage you. You're actually ready to go live today. You actually have a message. You've been talking to some friends, some family, or some coworkers about your business ideas. You've been talking about your products, or you've been talking about how you want to use content marketing to influence, to bring awareness to health and wellness, or how to have better relationships with your children, or how to use technology as an older person, or how to find the right beauty products that keeps your skin looking great and beautiful as a 50 or 60 plus woman. These are industries that I have seen people blow up, especially the 40, plus 50, plus 60 beauty influencers. They are moms. Some of them are grandmas. I think I've seen one that's like 70 plus beauty tips. Absolutely blew up because they're on the internet and they have questions too. And they're tired of watching all of these young 20-some glass-skinned beauties that don't know what it's like to live with wrinkles, dry, skin, and, maybe even like sunspots or scars and stuff. And so whatever you have value in, whatever area you have value to offer, that's where you should start. And if you really, really, really feel like you have so much to offer in so many areas and you just don't know where to start, I actually have something for you. It's called the Passion and Profit Niche Finder, because we want to mesh our profit and our passion. We want to have both. You want to have some level of interest, some level of care in what you do, because you don't do things just for the sake of money. You do things because they're important to you. You do things because you believe in them. You do things because you want to make some sort of impact in whatever it is. It could be hair. It doesn't matter. You want to make an impact. It could be health. You want to make an impact. Your niche could be technology. You want to make an impact. Could be AI. You want to make an impact with it. Could be school and how to study, and you want to make an impact there. Whatever it is that you want to make an impact in, it could be tumblers, like one of my clients. She makes an impact. I feel beautiful every single time I look at my tumbler that I got from her. It has a beautiful African-American woman that has a book open, and she's just like looking out. And I'm like, this is me. Me is her. Her is me. And I see myself in it when a lot of times, a lot of the drinkware does not depict people that look like me. And I'm not saying that to get all into the ethnicity thing. It's just, it's nice to be seen, right? It's nice to have something that looks like me. Lift more weights. I'm trying. I'm getting tired. I'm trying to multitask here, trying to make sure that I get my movement in and get my content in. And this is going to be real fun because if you are just popping in, I'm actually recording with my fancy camera. I turn it on for you to see. There's my fancy camera right there in my twins' high chairs, low high chairs. And I'm going to be sharing the primary video. And this is just something I'm going to be testing out to record myself while I'm going live, so that I also have a nice depiction of a horizontal video, so that I have more ability to use it on more platforms instead of just vertical. So testing it out, see how it works, and then I'll be able to overlay this one with that one so that, you just get two perspectives. So let's see, maximize effort and lift weights. I am trying. Hello, Deborah. Welcome. So I'm talking about how I went from 0 to 5,800 views on YouTube within 28 days. Just for the full stats, I got 5,800 views, a little bit more than that, over 80 hours of watch time, and 116 subscribers. When the 30 days prior, I was getting less than an hour views for the whole month. I got maybe 3 to 4 subscribers in the month, and I got I probably got like a couple hundred views, if that, probably like 20 to 100 views. I'm doing it all, I'm just trying to move. And you want me to do it right, to be honest, the weight's too heavy for me to do it correctly. But if you want me to have proper, posture, there we go. Now you can see I'm doing it correctly. There we go, correctly. You can stop at 90 degrees, or you can actually go down and get a little lat movement. You can't play me, because I used to be a personal trainer, and sometimes we just still gonna do some stuff wrong, because moving heavy stuff helps you get in shape, whether the technique is 100% correct. There's a lot of different ways to do things in order to get effectiveness out of what you're doing. So we just gonna roll with it, okay? Because I'm moving and you're probably just sitting watching me. So how about stand up? Stand up while you watch me and do some squats or something with me. All right. And now I'm gonna do some squats. I'm gonna lower it down with you guys so you can hang out with me here. Yes. Isolate those muscles. I'm trying, but right now, honestly, I haven't been working out in years. So I appreciate that you pointing out that I'm doing it wrong, but I honestly don't care. I know how to do it right. I was a certified personal trainer for many years, but at this point, I'm just trying to encourage myself to move. That's my goal. It's not even to lift weights. It's not to lose a certain amount of weight. I don't really think I need to like lose weight. I really want to gain muscle, and that'll make me lose some fat or whatever. And if I stay the same weight and trade it off from fat to muscle, it's gonna look amazing. But my toddlers are 2.5, and I really haven't been in the gym since I had them, since before I had them. So, we're here. We're here. So, okay. Working out and talking about working out is great, and there is a certain passion that I have to it. But we're here for content. But I also was talking about if you need help with figuring out what to talk about, what is your passion and profit-driven niche, then I don't have it in the description below right now. But come back to the replay. Come back to the replay or drop the word niche, and I will send you the link. I'll comment to you, or I'll drop it, I'll pin it in the replay so that you're able to download my passion and profit driven niche finder. It's gonna take you through questions, because here's what I realized. I realized that everything that I'm passionate about, I should not necessarily try to make a business. And I used to do this. When I not first started my YouTube, but when I first got back on YouTube the first time, 2017, started my channel in 2019 or 2009. I got into makeup, and I got into a vegan diet. So I started making content about makeup and a vegan diet. The only problem was I didn't really want to make a business out of that. I just was interested in it. I was passionate about some of the changes that I was making, some of the things that I was learning. But I didn't want to make a business around it. So how do you differentiate between what you're just passionate about and what you're passionate about and actually want to create a business around? That's what I created. Is the questionnaire I wish I had when I first started. And if you want that, if you need that, if you really want to hone in and see, okay, I'm my friend Deborah here, a fellow Riva revealer. I do food. But how can I niche down even more? Are we talking about food that's heart healthy? Are we just talking about like good homegrown, good cooking? Or are we talking about saving money cooking at home instead of going to all these different restaurants? Are we talking about family cooking? So because you have a large family and going out with your family costs like $150 every single you take a family of 5 out, right? For like a simple meal. Fast food is like $80. Like, yes, talk to me, talk to the mothers. Like, hey, how to make this fancy restaurant meal that will cost you $100+ at home? Like, how do you pick your niche? How do you pick your zone of creativity and uniqueness so that you can sell your content to your customers who are your viewers? So if you want that, if you want to get clear on who you're talking to, how you can help them, and what you really want to base your content on so that you can grow exponentially. Like, to me, I'm not at millions, but 0 to 5,800 in 28 days is real quick. So, it's something. So it does start with finding your niche, and it's clear that I have found mine because of the amazing growth I've had so far. So if you want that, then make sure you come back, because I don't have the link in the description now, but I'll come back for it. So toddlers are a workout. They sure are. I have 3 boys, 4.5 and twin 2.5. So yes, we're busy all the time. Let's see. How do you advertise on social media networks? So that's great content. I should do that in the next live. I can talk about that tomorrow, because tomorrow, as a last minute, my government job, the board of supervisors gave us the day of mourning for President Carter. So maybe I'll talk about that tomorrow. All right. Right. You have to narrow down your market. Absolutely. You have to narrow down your market. And it's really, the funny thing is that with niching, nobody wants to niche. Don't put me in a box. I have so much value to offer. Don't do it to me, please, please, please. I just feel like I have so much to give. Fine. Fine. But if you want to make money, the best thing that you can do is start small. And then when you get big, you can go wide again. That's the beauty of it, because then people will listen for you. But at the beginning, people just want answers to their specific questions. And the more you niche, the more people are going to listen to that specific thing. Eventually, people will be invested in you, and then they will listen to other things you talk about. If you look back at some of your favorite YouTubers 10 years ago, I had one of my favorite YouTubers. They used to talk about cameras. I can't even remember his name. Can I? Chris Winters, I think. Used to talk about cameras and like photography and stuff. And this is when I'm like kind of interested. I'm interested in YouTube. I'm thinking about a camera. I don't know if I should invest in a camera yet, because it is a learning curve or whatever. I take a break because I'm having babies for a couple of years, and I come back and he's doing financial advice. Completely changed. He had couple hundreds of thousands subscribers, I think almost 500,000. And he just completely changed. Completely unrelated content. Why could he change? Because he already built up a brand. So some people are like, oh, well, I was interested in photography, but you know what? This money information is good too. So I'm gonna stick around. And some people said, you know what, Chris? I was just here for the photography. Like, I got love, but I'm out, right? So if you look at different ones, some that were in beauty. Oh, Patricia Bright, right? I enjoyed Patricia's beauty stuff, but you know what I love even better? Her The Break podcast and her business information, right? Because I love learning like that. The beauty was entertaining, but I love learning. I actually use YouTube more of a learning platform than entertainment. And so whatever it is that you have to offer, if you have other passions, if you have other interests, you can change it later. Or you could do like me. If it makes you feel better, and this really did, this is a little trick. If you're multi-passionate and you're like, well, what can I do? I have these other things I want to share about. I do still like to share about food. I do still like to share about fitness and working out. And I do still like to share about motherhood. Create a separate channel. I did this, and even though I still haven't posted on that channel yet, because I create content for that channel and I know one day I'm going to share it, it gives me this creative release without feeling like I'm cheating on one passion over the other. Because content marketing and business, I know for a fact that I not only am passionate about it, but I also want to make money that way. If I don't make money on the food and the motherhood and all of that, I'm just doing it for fun and documenting, right? But this is where I want to make my coins. And so sometimes just creating that other channel to give you the option to post when you're ready is good enough. So if you're having problems with like picking one niche over the other, then create the second channel and then post there whenever you want. You do need to focus on one. Don't try to post at the same time. You do need to focus on one. I will post on my other channel when I'm good and ready. I'll tell y'all about that later, because I do want to use that one as an experiment. Even though I don't have any financial goals to it, I do have some growth goals and some learnings I want to take away from it, because that one is going to be from a different angle. I won't be selling services over there. That'll purely be like affiliate marketing and kind of things like that around my lifestyle as a mother and stuff. So let's see here. I just decided to start a new homesteading channel. My children and I are doing it together. That is wonderful. We're doing it as a homeschooling project. I love that. I absolutely love that. My husband and I have talked about homeschooling our kids. Right now, we don't really have I don't know. We may or may not be able to do it with the assistance of my in-laws, my mother-in-law in particular. But if not, then we are looking at at hybrid schools, that have a little bit of homeschool, a little bit of in-person, because they're still working full-time. But best believe, once I can leave or have a choice of leaving my full-time job in social work, not if, but when I get to that point, then we'll have to reconsider doing full-time homeschool. It's just really expensive in Los Angeles, so my husband and I, we both work right now. But that's why we're here building our businesses. We have different licenses and stuff. I'm building my YouTube and marketing agency and program to help people create their signature, their personal brands. Yes, true. But their signature brand marketing message, because at the end of the day, your marketing starts with your message. There's nothing else that's more important. There's not any editing that's more important. There's not any trends, trends, like different stuff, the kids with the little hips and all that, yeah. All of these, I'm being silly, but it's like, I don't want to do that for my business. I'm 36 years old, pushing to 37. That's not how I want to do my marketing. I want to do marketing in a fun, but still professional manner, and not just say, hey, look at me, I blew up on TikTok and got 500,000 views, didn't monetize, but I got a whole bunch of attention, but I don't know how to make money from it. No, I want to show people how to make money with the attention that they get by getting the attention and keeping the attention. That is the whole point of having a signature brand marketing message. So let's see. Public schools are terrible in California. I know. There's a sweet spot with charter schools, which is what we're looking at. So yeah, let's see. You'll be retiring your day job soon. I appreciate your encouragement. And at least I'll be vested because I'm with the government. I've been there for 10 years, so at least I'll still walk away with a little something. But yeah, I don't want to have to be gone all day away from my kids and my family if I don't have to. But I have a couple more minutes before I have to actually get back to that job. I help a lot of people through my job. I'm in social services. I help a lot of needy people in my job. I'm not in the middle of it anymore. I'm a supervisor, but I want to help in a different way. I rather help people create a life instead of just survive. And the best way I know how to do it is with words. And whatever it is, that's your unique gift. That's your unique talent. I want you to recognize it, and I want you to get really curious about the compliments that people give you. Because I have been given compliments about how I speak and articulate my thoughts and ideas and how caring I am. And I took those for granted. But I didn't realize that people were telling me that because they felt like they couldn't do it. And so now that I really understand that people are not just trying to be nice and tell me nice things, but they actually admire the things that I'm good at, I can help people with those things, with their businesses in particular. So let's see here. I help coaches, practitioners, and parents who are committed to healing from the inside out so you can tap into the energy and resources you need to share your gifts with the world. I love that. Absolutely love that. That's your niche. That absolutely. That is the only thing I would say in terms of your elevator pitch, as I would call it, is healing what from inside out. That's why I would just push you to kind of get into the nitty-gritty of healing what inside out. Are you healing emotions inside out? Are we healing trauma inside out? Are we healing physical body inside out? Like you got gut issues and you have, digestive issues. Like that's actually why I went on a plant-based diet, is because I was having really bad digestive issues. My stomach always hurt and all the problems that come with the stomach always hurting, until I realized years and years and years later that it's actually the meat that I eat. I was like, okay, let me take out the red meat, didn't work. Let me take out the pork, didn't work. Let me take out the turkey, left with chicken, didn't work. Take out the chicken, all is well. So I've been on a plant-based diet since 2017. And although I've like tried different things because I was like, do I miss it? I don't. It's probably been like a handful of times. I did have some bacon when I was pregnant with the twins because I thought that I really wanted it. It almost made me sick. I didn't want it. I just needed something salty. But yeah, my stomach was tied up all the time. So I want you to like kind of dive in terms of how you help people. Like I realized I'm like, okay, I can help people with marketing. Okay, I can help them digitally. Okay, cool. But ultimately it comes down to me helping people create their signature brand marketing message. Everything else falls into place and supports what I do, helping people find their marketing message. I can help once you have your message. I can help you in all the content: email, social media, YouTube, Facebook ads, all of it. But it starts with having your signature brand marketing message, but really getting into it. Yes. So saying, let's see here. I help coaches, practitioners, and parents who are committing to healing from the inside out with their gut health so that they can tap into their energy. And let's not even say tap in. What if I say I don't have any energy? What am I tapping into? How about increase energy, right? So you can XYZ. So you can have a better career, show up for your kids better, and show up for your coaches, show up for your clients better, right? So, and then my specialty is diet and mindset. Love that. I help coaches, practitioners, and parents heal inside out with their gut health and have the right mindset about their health so that they can show up for the people that are counting on them, right? In their business, in their personal life, in their families. You see what I'm saying there? You're getting specific, getting into the nitty gritty of what people will actually get, because a lot of times people's messaging is too vague, right? Tap in. What does tap in mean? If I have no energy, I have nothing to tap into, right? I want to increase my energy. So you get what I'm saying? So I hope that makes sense. And then, Joker's Wild says, I'm thinking she helps people with stress relief. You see how that can be confusing? He thought you were talking about stress relief. You're talking about gut health. So those are some of your keywords. Put your keywords into your messaging to make sure people know exactly what you're helping them with, right? And then Deborah says the main goal of Hero Beds, am I saying it correctly? Thoughts is to help people heal on their journey through life from traumatic relationships. So, so you can choose, I would call your keywords probably delicate, but you can choose the keywords that are going to attract people. Was it physical trauma? Was it actually abuse? Was it emotional trauma? Was it physical and now it's displaying through relationships? Was it maybe you could have trauma through like abandonment? Like where is this trauma in these relationships coming from? Are these familial traumas? Are these friendship traumas? So what, kind of dive in, like where are we going? Are these romantic relationships? Let's see. And heal how? What do they want to get to? Do they want to get in? Do they want to, maybe they didn't have self-belief, or maybe they didn't have self-worth because of these traumatic relationships. Maybe they didn't feel worthy of being loved. Like what are they missing? What is the thing that they're missing that you're helping them to overcome? So that's what I want you to think about with your signature brand message. And once you're clear on those things, repeat those in all different ways. If you go look at my my live titles, all my titles are different, but ultimately it comes back down to the same message: is that your words matter most, and the right words will attract the right people that will build a community that converts into your customers. That's one of my signature brand marketing message statements, right? So that having the right words attract the right people, builds a community that converts into customers. That's exactly what my audience wants. I know it. I've researched it. I've tried it. I've tested it. And every single time that I use it, people say, you know what, that makes so much sense. That's exactly what I want. Because what's the opposite? Not converting to customers? Don't want that. We want customers, right? So let's see. She said, I will keep working on it. Love to hear it. Yes, physical and emotional. I share about intimate partner, marriage, and divorce. Really, the gut health is just a tool for helping people share their gifts. That is what I want to focus on. I love it. So get into the nitty gritty. Start writing more about these things. Start writing about how these things affect your audience. What are the feelings, the emotions? What are the experiences, specific experiences that some of them have gone through? Might only pertain to a segment of your audience, but we're going to have segments of our audience. That's why I really don't resonate with the ideal customer avatar and naming them, because I help different segments of people. Some are aspiring entrepreneurs. I can help you. Some sell a product or a service. I can help you. And some, they want to build a personal brand and then suggest products based on their personal brand that would help their audience, such as affiliate marketing. All of those are segments, but I can help all of them. So I talk in a way that appeals to all of them. Like, I have people here to build personal brand and sell affiliate marketing. I have people here that sell services and have clients. I have people here that actually sell products. All of it's the same. You gotta have a signature brand marketing message. So let's see here. I have done a lot of long form writing on it. I just don't have a concise version. You'll get it. You'll get it. I'm an author and I write about my life experiences, so I sell my books to help people. I love it. I absolutely love it. So to me, it starts with writing. It starts with writing, and that's how you get your message out. And you have to try them out. So take your writings, take pieces of them, and then create a theme around that piece, and then talk about them, and then see what sticks and see what doesn't. And then if the idea of it is important, but the way you talked about it was not resonating with your audience, try it a different way. So with that, I'm going to leave you there. If you have not already joined the M2 email community, Magnetic and Meaningful Marketing email community, so I can help you to find the right words, to find the right people, to build a community that converts into customers, then make sure you grab the Content Marketing Profit Plan, where I give you the basics, the foundation of what you need to start using content in order to grow your business, get more visibility, and get more customers. So grab that. That's the first link. And then if you want the passion and profit niche finder, then drop the word profit or niche, and I'll drop the link for you, okay? Let's see. How Rez, I find coaching so much more useful than therapy. Download it. I love it. Reply back to me on email. Tell me what you think, or how I could be of any more assistance to you. And I will see you all in the next one. But do not forget to make sure that you share a meaningful marketing message with someone you can help. And I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.